keep it to yourself. I'm feeling curious, want to explore it, nothing too serious. Forget the world for a minute, before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it, hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come in here with me. I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Say hello to the folks.
Hey, hello to the folks.
Hey, Shaquille O'Neal is here. Say hey to the folks.
Hey, what up, folks?
The NBA's really rolling along at this point. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play. But if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare in the season, Ernie. You know,
Huge
typically
deals.
Huge deals. You know, but typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them together. But there have been some great trades in midseason. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler of the Houston Rockets, to get us our second championship.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But, Ernie, I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
I know this hasn't been the most challenging part of the schedule, but you still have to give this team credit for how well they've played. I mean, you can't control the schedule. You have to play the teams in front of you, and they've taken advantage of a bit of a lull here in this stretch.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive. That's the best approach. It carries over to your team, and it gives them confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. Well, Smitty, we have a fantastic matchup between two of the top centers in the league right in front of us here. It's a throwback to an era of an earlier time when big men were dominant in this league.
Kevin, I remember those days when you just sat down, you wanted to see Shaq versus Ewing, Hakeem versus David Robinson. Those were fun. Yes, as a guard, we had matchups, but you know, that was different. Those were the big man battling.
Yes.
I miss those days.
I do too. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. The big men are Nance and Lopez. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Knicks.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
But you have to give them credit for being aggressive. The problem is they play too much hero ball. You have to be willing to make the extra pass.
Cavaliers on D. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Dishes the Ball. Lock at 6. Lopez, a screen on Love. Shoots off the screen. Ball no good. The Lakers on D to the middle. Love dishes to Smith. He's looking for Love and finds him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Love's got the first points of the night for the Cavs. Pope passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Inside, here's Love. And no good. Good D by Lopez. Pass to Ingram. And stolen by James. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron with the ball. With the tip.
Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets.
And here is Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
James, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Poke loose and stolen by LeBron. It's Crowder on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
Usually on the finishing end of plays, JR this time playing the role of facilitator.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now Smith defending. Lopez dishes to Nance. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Here's James. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Here's Ingram. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Fourth, LeBron James.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
When the three-point shot is working for one of these fellas, that's when the defense has to be worried because any of them can get hot from behind the line.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now, here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Lakers trail by 5. Nance outside. The feed to Lopez. There's the dish to Nance. It's on target from the high post. Nance has got his second basket.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a two-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
The first free throw is good.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average?
Both free throws good from James.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Lakers trail by 7. Ball kicks to Nance. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Nance has got 6. And Smitty, that'd take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
And stolen by LeBron. All alone.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
The Lakers with the ball. 9-point game. They double him with LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up, and James throws it down hard.
Man, hard to believe. Already they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Fantastic effort. Right out of the gate, simply overwhelming their opponent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
It's always interesting. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get, but it'll be fun to see how it plays out.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And the three-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Ingram. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Now, here's James. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And stolen by James. For the finish. And finished off by LeBron.
And when you build a big lead like this, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
And stolen by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the...
And here is ball. Lopez kicks to Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites 2 former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
And the first one drops.
And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two teaming up once again at this level, that's pretty surreal.
The Lakers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's James. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. And stolen by James.
Whoa! Good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Now here's Nance. 8 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chances.
Love it, love it.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jeff Green is checked in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for J.R. Smith.
One shot.
And Smitty, you retired back in what, 2005? Do you still get a chance to play pickup from time to time?
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes, in 2005, I retired. Some guys I get a chance to play with in Atlanta, Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delk. So we have a great group, other than that we're real old and have gray hair. But now it's got uglier and uglier. We play about 1 or 2 games, and we let our kids pick up the rest.
Smitty, I can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much there, correct?
The shot is still there, and the fouling is going up to another level.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
There's the pick. Bogut the pass to Clarkson. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. No good from Bogut. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Green. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. To the paint, Crowder with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. Green.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 14. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Randall. Shoots over Crowder. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
Cavaliers making a change here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Houston. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out the Lakers, just way behind.
And when I look at the Lakers, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And again, the Lakers no good.
And this is a guy that can get you stops, aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well. I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Randall with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Clarkson dishes to Bogut. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And when Bogut can catch the basketball in his sweet spot, he is so crafty at finding ways to bury the basket.
They get it again. Thompson tries again. Osman. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
The pass to Bogut. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Well, Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
Two shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
And I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
He's off on the second.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And again, it's Andrew Bogut.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board, then right back up.
Cleveland leading by 14. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Here's Bogut. No good that time. Korver with the defensive effort. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Wade. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside. Caldwell Pope's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. Wade brings the double team. There's the pick. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Yes.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Here's Kuzma. There's the double team with Korver. It's stolen by Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Not the guy you want to foul. Kyle Korver is automatic from the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Kyle Korver, a former late 2nd round pick. What a career he's had. A first-time All-Star in his 30s. He's just keep getting better.
So he gets them both. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Got it off in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
3 points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint. They're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Green is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Channing Frye. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
The resume that Dwayne Wade has put together over the course of his career is staggering. 3 NBA titles and a Finals MVP. Countless All-NBA team nods and All-Star appearances.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. And with Wade's accomplishments last season, his only year other than his rookie campaign, Steve, where he wasn't an all-star, says a lot for his staying power.
From a historical context, Wade is one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Few others at that position can say they had a greater career. Realistically, in my opinion, he's probably in the top 5 at that position.
And he's good on the second.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
Ball kicks to Randall. Tries a 3. Ball no good.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
It's good from long range.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here is Ball after Dwayne Wade hitting the 3. Pass to Kuzma. He can't get that one to fall. Corver with the defensive effort.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot by Wade, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Kuzma. The 3. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Bogut the pass to Ball. Now here's Fry. Covered by Bogut. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Channing Frye. 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ball. Picked by Randall. Ball kicks to Randall. Here's Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Wade misses.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And you look at all the accomplishments, all the great moments from Wade's career. No doubt he is going to the Hall as soon as he's eligible. One of the greatest 2 guards to ever play.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Wade. And it's shocking when you look at the numbers that Wade has had over the years. He never won an MVP award. Certainly, Greg played like an MVP in some of his seasons.
But the rest of the accolades are there for D. Wade. All the trips to the All-Star game, the first team, all defense, the all-NBA teams. But most important to him and his legacy are the 3 NBA titles.
He's perfect from the line this time.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And even at this level of basketball, players are still developing their ability to handle and finish with their offhand. What was that process, Steve, like for you?
I think when you start to look at basketball, if you're a right-handed player, coaches always will talk defensively, push him left. And most of the times you're going to get pushed to your offhand. And if you're starting to make the team pay with your offhand, then they'll play you more honest. And then you have advantage because you can go right or left. But when teams and defenders understand you can't go to your offhand, that's to where you're going. So the more you can work on that left hand, if you're right-handed, that makes the defense more honest.
Was that a career-long thing for you? Did it take you the length, or was it something that you established early in your career and just kind of carried through your many years in the league?
It was pretty good because I worked on it, Kevin, but I would think I was probably still about 70-30, maybe 60-40. The guys that are 50-50, when you, no matter where you push them and they can make plays, a guy that I look at, Mike Conley, his floaters left and right, there's no difference. It's hard to guard guys like that.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Now, here's Ball. Nance a screen. Ball kicks to Nance. Wade brings the double team. Here's Lopez. No good on the three. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second.
Oh, did you see that? The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
The Lakers shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Ball dishes to Ingram. They double him with LeBron. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez again missing.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Nance a screen. Here's Ball. Misses the three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And that one's good by Lopez. And so it's Cleveland with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. No good from LeBron. The Lakers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Clarkson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 9.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Now Ball. He feeds it to Nance. There's the screen. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And let's check out stats for James. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 27 points per, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. Crowder comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Calderon in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Kevin Love. The wide open look here for Lopez. Los Angeles with another miss.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance. And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
And the first one drops.
The 5th pick in the 2008 draft, Kevin Love entered the league with a maturity well beyond his years.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And with the zone defenses the league allows right now, motion offense really becoming a key to efficient scoring, it seems, Steve. Do you like that trend?
I do, because it's really hard. They're taking advantages of the rules. Zone defense is hard to be able to stop teams that really move and move without the basketball. I would love for the league to go back to where a guy can have just a touch or a balance of touching somebody, because being able to guard somebody without touching at all, that is very hard.
I think most players would agree with you.
You just want to be able to touch to get a little balance.
Sure. And the first one at the line is good. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot. So it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, you always hear about a player working extra hard in the offseason when they're approaching free agency, or how much truth is there to the idea, Steve, of a player doing more in a contract year, trying harder?
Well, you hear it. I mean, you hear teammates, you hear guys, competitors, you hear us analysts saying, you know when there's a contract year for a lot of guys, and you look at a guy putting in a little bit more effort. I think the guy that you respect the most is when they play the same way all the time, whether it's a contract year or the first year. But a lot of guys do ramp it up and make more shots when it's a contract year.
But that's human nature, don't you think? I mean, if you know there's a prize at the end, the harder you work. If there's a big test at the end of the week, you study harder. I mean, I would just think that's just human nature.
It is, and I think for instance, the teams and general managers, you have to do your homework to understand the type of player that you're paying for a long time.
Ingram wide open. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. He's got 32. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got 10 points now just in this quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Ingram, kept alive. Lopez, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Lopez has got 8 points.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
No good on the second free throw. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
The Cavaliers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Lakers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Clarkson's got 11 points.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Here's James. Lays it up off the glass.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
They double him with LeBron. Lopez sets a screen for Clarkson, and it's in there. Clarkson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks completely in rhythm now.
Count that one.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
The Lakers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Clarkson kicks to Lopez. Lopez a screen. For three, Caldwell Pope. The shot off that time, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Baseline try. The Lakers with the rebound. Ingram's got his third rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope against LeBron. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Crowder's got his fifth rebound in this one. Unloads from 9. Here's Love. Second chance shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Ingram with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. 16 points for him.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Fires from the wing. A nice shot by LeBron.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime LeBron wants to stop you, he has all the tools to do it.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Calderon against Clarkson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Ingram's got 5 now.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
1:39 left in the first half of the game. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Lopez outside. Caldwell Pope against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Crowder with the steal.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line, your Cavaliers, Jay Crowder. At the line number 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Now here's Crowder. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta, and he makes that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Bogut. Here's Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Crowder, and that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Randall. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Thompson sends it back. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Crowder. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Out to the right wing. And here's Clarkson. Back to Randall. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 2 rebounds, and 10 steals. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their bench has provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
He's been one of, if not the hardest worker over the first 2 quarters. His tenacity has been the difference.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. The lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wings. The big men are Nance and Lopez. And it's Ball in at the point. Down low. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Here's Smith. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks the ball. Back to Ingram for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Love with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Ball. Inside. Lopez, no luck. Smith with it, now guarded by Ball. He gets it in there.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dishes it to Ingram. Lakers working the ball around now. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
James left side. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Ball. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The drive by LeBron. Crowder. And Crowder stays with it. 12 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Nance a screen. Crowder with the steal. And there's the feed to Calderon. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Caldwell Pope with it. 8 points for him. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. And again, the Lakers no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Always with the great vision. Calderon still one of the best at finding the open man.
Caldwell Pope passes to Nance. They double him with James. Ball with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outer dishes to Calderon. LeBron against Lopez. LeBron can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Nance outside. Here's Ingram. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the dunk by James.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Ingram, and he makes good on the layup. Ingram's got 7 points.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Ball kicks to Lopez. They set the pick. The dish to Ball. Pass to Ingram. Over Smith. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Offensive rebound. Love. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Drills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's LeBron. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 8. Ball kicks to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Lopez with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. The three-pointer is right on target. Lopez has got 19 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got 6 assists in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable. One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now Smith defending. Knocked loose and stolen by James. Smith dishes to Calderon. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Calderon's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Calderon, no good.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Top of the key ball. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
James misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 42% so far. Ingram with it. He's picked up by James, and it's Ingram missing.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And aggressive at the rack. JR showing no mercy.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The drive by James makes it off the glass. James has got 53.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Now here's Nance. He's got 8. And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a chance now to review the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Here's Ball. 11 points in the game. The pass to Nance. They double him with James. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. On defense, the Cavaliers. There's the double team with Korver. Randall kicks to Ball. Clock at 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 19-foot shot, and that one comes up a bit short.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That's the thing about Thompson. Because he can run the floor, he gets looks in transition.
Now, here's Ball. Screened by Bogut. Passes it to Kuzma. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now Ball. Bogut high post. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Wade. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
You know, he's built like a running back. Wade can bounce off contact.
And Kyle Korver was such a fundamental player for the Hawks over the last 4 or 5 seasons. But last season, Steve, they traded him away to Cleveland.
Yeah, they wanted to get younger. And now Kyle Korver, 36, ankle and elbow surgeries. They wanted to move on from him, but he's still a heck of a player, but the Hawks had different plans.
One shot.
Wade, no good on the free throw. Lakers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Clarkson, a second chance effort. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Green with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Korver, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Kuzma. Drops it in from 11 feet. Kuzma's got 9.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
1:14 left in the third. Screen by Bogut. Ball, the pass to Clarkson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. 7 points in the game.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Ball kicks to Bogut. Pass to Kuzma. Out to the wing. Bogut dishes the ball. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Kuzma, that's good.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Green passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Kuzma. He's got 12. Here's Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Misses off the left iron.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Fires the 3. No good there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. We've got Green. He's out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Holland in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Kuzma. Off target from outside. So it's the Cavaliers now. Holland, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 40% from the floor here. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Korver's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Holland, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Randall with the ball. Now Green defending. Now here's Brewer. Pass to Hart. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Holland, covered by Brewer. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Cleveland. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better. But I think also it can affect sometimes. Let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he would be playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect, and some of these teams are not going to be able to play, so you're going to see a lot of movement. And I'm back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed a player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys getting drafted and they can play, they will definitely be there for years and years, respectively.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Fry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
Here is Brewer following the score by Cleveland. Poked away. Here's the break. By himself, flushes it down to finish the break.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
An easy layup after coming off the pick.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Korver attacking. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Dang. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Holland. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Feeds it to Bogut. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Hart. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Osman. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bogut kicks to Dang. Hits the three-point bomb.
Bogut is a total team player, just sensational at getting his guys open looks at the bucket.
And it's Korver off the drive, up and in on the layup. Korver's got 4 points now in the quarter.
they're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And finished off by Bogut.
And you can see that Bogut relishes contact. Just a towering physical presence who excels in knocking down those type of shots.
Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Smitty, I heard somewhere that both Larry Bird and Kevin Durant did a lot of wrist strengthening exercises when they were growing up. How important is wrist strength to basketball players and especially shooters like yourself?
You know, when you're taught the game of shooting a basketball, Kevin, they say get your legs into it. But there's sometimes you are in situations where the only thing you can do is use your arms and your wrists. And you see guys right now from a flat-out standstill position deep behind the three-point line, a la Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. They're just shooting it with all arms and wrists. So it's very important to strengthen your wrists and your arms.
And did you do that? Did you do any of that wrist strengthening when you played, and did you adhere to that?
I did not, Kevin. All I did was do some push-ups.
And he can't hit the second.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Brewer's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
Jeff Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
First one falls for him. Well, and each player has their strengths and their weaknesses, Smitty. When you played, what did you feel was your greatest strength as a player? And maybe the one area that held you back a little bit?
I think basketball IQ, being able to shoot the basketball, versatility. And then I think the one thing that held me back, I wish I was more athletic. I really wish I could jump, Kevin, high like a lot of these guys, because I think that gives you an advantage if you have both the IQ, the versatility, and athleticism.
LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got assist number 8 now on the night. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Brewer kicks to Dang. Los Angeles with another miss. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Here's Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
Got to give the ball to Bogut when he has a clean look for the dunk. That's just smart basketball.
The shot's good from Zizic.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Brewer. And there's the pass to Hart. Here's the screen. To the inside. Bogut. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
It's stolen by Bogut. Dang with it. Now Green defending. Dang kicks to Brewer. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. Randall kicks to Brewer. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Screen by Bogut. Here's Hart. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Here's Fry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hart the pass to Day. Here's Hart, guarded by Green. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
One shot.
That free throw good from Randall. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see it now. They're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
A new wrinkle to Thompson's game, being able to face up and attack off the bounce.
Now here's Ball. At the elbow, Randall. He kicks it to Bogut. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's called on Channing Frye.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
Free throw good, Bogut.
And really, Bogut is a good guy to send to the line. If you're the defense, his stroke is hit and miss from there.
And he comes up with the deuce. And 11 points for Tristan Thompson.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
And it's Dang in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Dang's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Two shots, gentlemen. Two.
At the line, your Cavaliers, Calderon. 2 shots.
Two.
That's good from Calderon.
If you're looking for a guy to knock down free throws, look no further than this guy, Jose Calderon.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers shooting 43% from the field. Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. And Luol Deng, another three.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Picked by Randall. Ball kicks to Randall. No good with the elbow jumper. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
Now, here's Ball. Bogut kicks to Randall over Calderon. It's stolen by Calderon. Fry dishes to Thompson. Count that bucket. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball kicks to Bogut. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Every year, Thompson becomes more comfortable handling the basketball, that time attacking on the drive. And Channing Frye may be the best floor spacer in the league at the center position. His release is quick, and he's got that nice high release. Makes it very tough to close out in time.
2.
That free throw, no good. And Steve, when you look at Channing Frye, how would you defend him?
You know, a lot of teams like to go small on him, and sometimes that doesn't work. He still can post up. He can shoot over smaller guys, and he does have a little post game to punish them inside.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Again, the Cavaliers score.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Osman. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Hard, no good. The Cavaliers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. That one goes. Count it.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
There's the double team with Korver. Deng gets a wide open look. No good on the three. And the Cavaliers with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Korver. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. There's the double team with Korver. Out to the right wing. Bogut the pass to Deng. Screened by Bogut. That's tipped. Deng with it. Now defended by Korver. Ball no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
Start it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They lead 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I'm not questioning that either, but he clearly hasn't given up on this one quite yet.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. No good from Fry.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Bogut. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The defense really has no choice but to be physical with Bogut when he gets to rock so deep in the paint.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogut.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He doesn't get the second one.
Two shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jay Osmond. At the line for 2.
Two.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. And here is ball. Knocked loose. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. we made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.